Hello, Aurora.
Hi. Hello, Miss Margaret.
Okay, what book do you have?
It's called Bears on Hemlock Mountain.
Okay.
The little boy, his name is Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And he lives on Hemlock Mountain.
he lives on the bottom of Hemlock Mountain.
Yes, very good. And why?
All of his other family was coming over to eat with his family that lived with him. So Jonathan's mom sent him up on top of Hemlock Mountain to go to his grandma's house and get the big iron pot.
Yes, actually his Aunt Emma's house. Yes, because she needed a big pot to cook that big dinner in. Very good.
Because he had lots of other family.
Yes. And so Jonathan went up the mountain all by himself.
Up.
Yes,
up,
and
until he couldn't see the house anymore.
yes, and how did he feel about that?
Lonely.
A little bit.
So he helped the animals, which made him feel not very lonely.
Yes, and what did the people in the story think about Hemlock Mountain and bears? Did they believe that there were any bears?
They thought there were no bears, but there were bears.
Oh my goodness. There were bears?
Yeah.
So Jonathan got the big iron pot from his Aunt Emma, and then he started going home, and what happened when he was on his way home?
He saw bears.
He saw bears.
And on the back of this book is the story of Sarah Noble.
Oh, yes. So what did Jonathan do when he saw the bears? Oh, you're going to find the picture. Okay. All this time, people had thought there are no bears on Hemlock Mountain. There are no bears on Hemlock Mountain. But Jonathan found out that they were wrong.
There were
And
bears.
there are bears. Oh, you're almost there.
I am there.
Okay.
So he dug a hole. He jumped in it, pulled the big iron pot over him.
Yes. And hid under.
Then, do you know what?
What?
Look what happens. The bears go closer and closer.
And they look at
They're
the
like,
pot.
they look at the pot and they're like, how do we get to the yummy meat? Because they can't lift it.
Right. So, how did Jonathan get saved from the bears? What happened next?
Those guys came in and
Yes, his family went looking for him because he'd been gone a long time. Yes, so his father and all his uncles.
it was night, and when they
Yes. And they helped him get home, and then everybody knew that there were bears on Hemlock Mountain after all.
And hey, the picture's not done yet.
Okay. Well, it's time to be done. We're at the end of the story.
Okay. So they step forward. Then after the part where his family comes to get him, they walk away in the same footprints.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm showing you.
Okay.
Then the animals, and then he's home. Big iron pot.
With the big iron pot, he accomplished his mission.
That was the story of bears on Hemlock Mountain.
Very good.